Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Chef's Platter from the kitchens of the Fairview Hotel Upper Hill. I welcome you tonight, and we will try to show you some beautiful desserts. You know, this month is the month of love, and tomorrow is Valentines. So we will show you how you can work at home and make some beautiful desserts for your wife or the wife for her husband. And I'm today with a very, very special man that means a lot to me in my life, and that's the executive pastry chef here at the Upper Hill. Up to you, Lucas.
Thank you very much, Chef. Good evening, everyone. My name is Lucas Chunju. As the chef has said, I'm the executive pastry chef here. I'm glad to show you around what really happens into the kitchen and all that it costs to produce a dessert. As the chef has said, we are going to have a special dessert for the Valentine. Welcome. Welcome, this is a bakery section. Here is the baker, Martin Munguti. He's a very well knowledgeable chef in bakery. So here he's got his sheeter here where he rolls out the dough for the croissants, because we do all the production of bread here. This is where we do our breads and everything for the breakfast. We do them here. So welcome to our bakery section. So Martin here will show you exactly what goes on before we produce a croissant. Some people pronounce them croissant. So here he's got his tools of trade where he'll show you how he cuts them and come up with the rolling. Yeah, there he goes, you see. Now you see, you have to get the thickness correct. It has to be even, the thickness. That's why the importance of having this machine here. So we get the consistency. So all our products actually, as you can see, and the accuracy is got, tells you exactly what we do here. Yeah, so there he goes. That's wonderful. That's excellent, Martin.
Thank you.
Yep. Good. Now the next process actually is rolling. You see, you have to be very careful how you roll it. You don't have to do it so tight, neither too loose. Otherwise, the product, when it's too tight, actually it's gonna kind of break, you know. You see, look how he does it. Okay, we've got several shapes when we do the croissants. Yeah, we can do the curved one, we can do the straight one, as he does it that way. Yeah. There we have him going again, because he's doing it. So actually in bakery, one has to be very careful about oven temperature control. These are things we need to check on actually. Okay, all ovens are not the same, despite being produced maybe by the same company or something like that, but each and every oven is different. So you might find the same make of the ovens, but the temperature control, the circulation of it could be different. So you have to be very careful, you have to understand your oven very well, as is the case with Mr. Munguti here. He knows that oven so well that he understands exactly what he needs to do, if to add any minutes, or to extend the duration of a product that is going to be in the oven. He knows exactly what to do. As I told you, you have to be very careful about your ovens. You get to understand your oven very well. You get to know how it works, how it operates, the circulation of heat. These are things you have to consider. Okay, this is very important. Munguti, is it true or not true, Munguti?
True.
Very true. I agree. So from there, now it takes time to prove a little bit. You've got our provers over the other side. So what Munguti will do, he'll arrange the croissants on this tray. It's greased. It has to be greased, not too much grease actually. You have to do it slightly and dust it a little bit. That's what he did prior to this. So from here he takes the products, the rolled products, to the oven. So we need to control, we need to preheat the oven before we put in the the croissant. But first of all, you have to know, we have to give it time to proof. Otherwise, if you put it direct, that's a big mistake you're gonna do. Actually, it's gonna be wastages upon wastages. And in the kitchen, actually, we are so much concerned about the food cost. We are trying as much as possible we at Fairview Hotel, Upper Hill, to control our food cost, despite producing everything, almost everything here. Like as I told you about the breads for the breakfast, for all our outlets actually produce them here. And once we produce, we really consider about food cost, which is very important. We don't have too much waste like this. So he knows exactly after that, he's going to make use of it. So from here, we are going to move to the other side, where you can see the ovens on the other side. And from there, we pick it up. Okay. So this has to go in. So once we are done with this section actually, and we are sure, or my baker here is sure actually, the product now needs to go into another level of baking. So he puts it at 175, 160, 175. As I told you, you have to be very careful about your oven. So after he is certified that the minutes he put in there, and he is sure the product now is ready, this now we come up with the ready product. As you can see, this is what we have. Yeah. Now from there to that level, to that stage, and from the oven, this is our product. You can see it's really, really, really wonderful. Really inviting to the eyes. Yeah. We got one of my chefs, my assistant pastry chef here. She's doing the melting of the chocolate, this white chocolate, always in the kitchen. We call this a water bath or bain marine, so you have to have it all the time. So otherwise, if you don't have this, like the way they set up of this, we call it an island actually, this one. You might have just a big pan, double. I mean, so you put in, you pour in some water. You let it not really boil actually, you have to be very careful, especially when you're handling with the chocolate. Because once a drop of water gets into this chocolate, now we are done with it. So we melt it. She knows exactly at the temperature she needs to keep it at. So from here then, we'll show exactly what we're gonna do with it. I think you're gonna follow me for this journey. Thank you. Now, this is our chocolate room. This is where we do all the chocolates actually. And the room has to be kept all the time locked. So we always keep it locked. The temperatures here, actually, we keep it at 18 degrees all the time. Yeah, between 18 degrees and 19 degrees. That's for the chocolate. Because once you keep the chocolate here, we are safe, we are sure of actually all the products here are up to standard. Now, we got this granite here, otherwise the marble. It's very important for us. We use it for the tempering of chocolate. Chocolate actually, so interestingly, is like a baby. You handle it in a way and you get to understand what she does it there. She just pours it there and start tempering. Yeah? There are stages actually, we call them in the kitchen about crystallization of chocolate, you know. These are terms used in the kitchen. So as she does that, she keeps that in mind, exactly what she needs to do. So this is the chocolate has to be tempered. And for all molds actually, we keep them slightly, these are the molds used for the chocolate. We keep them a little bit chilled in our fridge for some time before we just pour in and show you exactly. Yes, Anne, how is it going? Not bad. So that's the tempering of chocolate. You have to do that. You have to have that patience, and you know, you handle it. You can see. I think she's enjoying. Okay, now it's in a stage almost crystallization. So yeah, that's about crystallization. She'll add either, yeah, exactly. That's what she's doing. So she returns it there, and yeah, you see exactly. See, so the chocolate would be that really hot, neither too. You know, it has to be at that consistent temperature. Yep, that's on. I think now you can just do it now. Okay, so you see, back again there. Yeah. So what she's doing exactly is tempering of the chocolate. So we got our molds here. So she's going to pour in the chocolate there. We'll see exactly what she's going to do. Yeah. Always, she has to make sure the mold is clean. No drop of water, no dust, no nothing. Because what she wants to get is a final product that is a bit shiny, that shows an attractive appearance. So she has to make sure, as I told you, you have to have patience. You see what she did. Every details put into consideration. You see? You see? She's filling the mold, the cavities on that matter. So she's going to pour off again the excess of the chocolate because we want to remain with just a thin kind of a coating. Very important. This is the stage actually I rely on her to do this because she's good at it. Yeah, you see she pours off again gently. You see the mold is a sort of a glass, so she has to be very careful. She cuts off the excess at the rim of the cavities. Yeah, they actually just to remain really neat. Here actually patience and resilience is the essence of everything. Yeah, there you have it. There you have it. That's excellent, Anne. So she'll just set it, she'll leave it to set, and then she's got a filling. What she does actually about the fillings, she has a variety of fillings for the chocolates. She flavors her fillings either with raspberries, some with the kind of tea, or what else do you use to? Lemon, passion, she goes beyond actually and put the flavors for the filling. As I told you, once it is set, so she'll do the filling and again and the cover. You see, cover the chocolate, let it set and mold it, and then you get the final product. You see it. Okay. With different shapes, as you can see. Yeah. This is the final product. You see, so it has to shine actually to show the attractive appearance. Yeah. I think you can see it. Very well. I hope you all enjoyed the tour in my kitchen, that is Pastry Kitchen, where you saw the production and where we spend most of the time, most of our time of the day, many hours to be precise to say that, but we always prepared for that. So after a short break, we're going to join Chef Musin at Pango Restaurant, just within Fairview Hotel, where we'll be doing our Valentine dessert presentation.
Welcome back to the Chef's Platter. I hope that you enjoyed the tour that our pastry chef did with you, and I hope tomorrow is Valentine's, of course. I hope that you can get some ideas from us tonight. We'll show you how to use the table, actually, your table at home or as a professional chef at a restaurant, how to use it to make something beautiful. So we will be doing the demonstration, and I'm very glad that our friends here are going to be tasting what we made and show us how they will enjoy it. Thank you so much. Chef, let's start with getting a little bit color. We have a surface which is black, and we have underneath white, so we have some color. So we need to give it a little bit little bit color. This is a coconut butter. So we gave it already a surface, and then we're gonna use the table as a plate. So you see, you can play really very beautifully with your colors. This is white, then we're gonna have a little bit red color, just making our surface more beautiful. This is, now imagine this is your plate, huh? So imagine that when we are working in the kitchen, we make already the plates and then we send it to the guests. Now we are showing the guests what we're making in the kitchen. So we're gonna do a little bit dark chocolate and then just drizzle a little bit. Look at this beautiful. Mango sauce. Okay, it's just like actually a painter. It's like if we are painting a beautiful paint. Now we're gonna work with some flowers, eatable flowers. You can just eat them. And then here we have a crumble, chocolate crumble. And everything on this platter is gonna be eatable. We have some cashew nuts. So you see, this normally we do it in the kitchen, huh? But we have got a better platform now, so that's we're gonna use some raspberries. Sticky, but that's nice. Sticky is sugar. We're gonna do some eatable flowers again to make it beautiful. And then the piece that we're gonna be showing. So I have here some dried ice. And because it's Valentine, of course, we have a beautiful, beautiful show. Just to cool off the background and the platter. And then now we can set up the desserts underneath. And like I said, everything is eatable. Okay, a little bit decoration on the desserts. Some chocolate. Now this is a creme brulee, so we're gonna lighten one. Now, just to show you how exactly we do it in the kitchen in smaller plates, but now we created a very, very beautiful background. With a little bit more cold ice, so it makes it, and then here some chocolate sauce, and then we're gonna break this beautiful chocolate into just pieces. Oops. And then a beautiful heart inside. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy your Valentine's dessert. It's a beautiful, it's like, if you know, it's art. It's when you are painting something, you have to have a little bit innovation. You have to have a little bit, you know, you have to be able to do the things that you see it and then you make it. You know, it's like an artist that is painting. So bon appétit. Thank you very much for yet another beautiful session of the Chef's Platter, and I hope you enjoyed with us, like our friends here. They will will enjoy their desserts, and we'll see you next week. Thank you very much, guys.